in, it went crooked, so it pulled the well nut out. Yeah. And then I called Bo. I was like, dude, I need help. I don't know what I'm like. I don't know. I can't hold it and screw it in straight up. He's like, what'd you do? And I sent him a picture. He's like, oh my God. Luckily, I went to Home Depot and they have ones that fit in that plastic. And it's got threads on the outside.
Okay.
And you screw it in and then it's got the threads on the inside. But it's a different pitch. So I can't, I've got 3 bolts that are the same. And it's different. So, oh my God, it's annoying. That breaks down every time. Oh, that's fine.
And welcome. It is Friday, the afternoon handoff. Johnny Hand in studio. It is the afternoon handoff series finale. You guys, this is like a lot tougher version of Friends.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But it is the afternoon handoff. Johnny Hand in studio. ESPN Radio 1340 106.9 WCDT Winchester. And as always, want to invite you to head over to that ESPN Radio Winchester Facebook page. Check us out on the Hall Furniture Superstore live stream. And Z, it's good to have you back with me. You've been on. It is my last show. My wife's been mad at me all week because I haven't had any guests. And I said, well, it just felt weird. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. But today I'm going out talking about some stuff that I love.
That you hold near and dear.
That I do. I'm very excited to have you guys in here, the CVMA, the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. Do I have any Air Force veterans in here with me? Neither one of you guys.
No, sir.
Y'all have any Air Force guys?
We do. They're all busy.
I would say 2.
Steak and lobster night.
I'm not even offended. The Air Force veteran, I take pride in it.
They slept in at the Hilton.
So, but I'm excited to have you guys here. We're going to dive into a little bit of the poker run. So the last show, I'm getting ready. My wife gave me 6 months to be a DJ, and she said you got to go back to the real world. So I'll be showing up at Fifth Third Bank in Murfreesboro on Monday morning. I'm going to have to find my long pants. See, I've been spoiled, but I get to go out in a way that's very special to me. I've got veterans on the program to begin the show. Going to get a chance to talk with Chewy right after the top of the hour, and then after school gets out this afternoon, I've got 5 of the leads from the Little Mermaid production at Franklin County High School going to be in to finish out the show with me, including one of them is one of my twin daughters.
There you go. Awesome.
And then I'm pulling the plug and I'm taking myself to the house. Thought I was getting a weed eater as a going away present there, Z.
No, that was definitely the donation that we got from right down the road here.
Which is what we want to talk about. You brought a couple of the new guys with you. I've got Sick in the middle. And I've got Iceman in the corner. Thank you guys for coming.
No problem.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me a little bit. Z comes on all the time and he comments. I don't think y'all are working him hard enough. Of course, he talks more in the morning. I don't get as much out of him in the afternoon. I should probably be offended by that. But tell me a little bit, and we'll start with you, Sick, there in the middle. How long have you been involved with the CVMA?
Actually 6 months this month.
It already got the cool hat.
I know, right? I'm surprised it got it in the mail that fast.
Well, tell us a little bit about what branch you're in.
So I'm currently serving. I'm active duty Army. I run the recruiting station in Manchester. Joined in 2007, so I'm coming up on retirement time. Joined as a mechanic, turn wrenches, and once they put me on recruiting, I was like, I can get people out of the situation I was in, so that's the route I went. And it put me out here, which is where me and my wife talked about retiring. Nice. Then I met this guy, said he'd break my legs if I didn't join. So,
well, where are you from originally?
I grew up in Indiana.
On purpose?
No. Mom and stepdad, she was in Chicago. He was from Ohio, so they met in the middle, 3 hour each way. So it's like, oh, great. And then I had to grow up there. For
how long have you been in our area?
Coming up on 3 years, November. Yeah.
Nice. Well, welcome. And got right involved and doing some things. And how about you, Iceman?
So CVMA, I just hit a year, a couple weeks ago? I think.
Yeah, April 3rd.
A couple weeks ago. Been around for a while, kind of watching some folks, and ran into a couple of these cats, a little over a year ago, and I was like, I didn't want to do it anymore. But I'm telling you, this group of dudes, Well, actually, the whole family, guys and gals, it gave me a different feeling. So I'm like, yeah,
Nice.
I'll get back to it.
Well, which branch were you in?
Army. So actually, when I joined, I was a Black Hawk guy. So
Really?
yeah, people make fun of us. You know, some of these MPs and wrench turners and all these guys. You know, flight guys don't do anything.
I just got abused. I'm afraid to tell them what I did in the military. See, I traveled with the Air Force talent team, so I sang and danced 6 months out of the year. So my wife does not respect my veteran status.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
She says I wore parachute pants more than I wore my BDUs, and
Hey, I danced in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
But
I think everybody did.
it was on top of the wall, outside the wire, trying to get them to shoot at me. But I still danced.
I had to dance to some New Kids on the Block. That's kind of the same thing.
I don't know what to say. Go leave that there.
You know, sometimes we do that.
Y'all got a cricket in here?
Well, you mentioned Murfreesboro. That, you know, that's old school. That's where I grew
Is
up.
it?
In the old Blackman. So the old Blackman
Really?
area, Manson Pike area is where I grew up. And I moved out here in Manchester actually 4 years ago
Nice.
to get away from all that stuff. But here we are.
I'm commuting in and then back out daily, so I get it. But that's awesome. I got Dave Pendleton's checked in with the hey, there's my boys.
That's Bulldog for you.
I think
Now
Bulldog's-
working.
I think
Now
Bulldog's
working
a
as usual.
little jealous. You know, he got to come on and spread his special joy.
I'm not gonna lie, Bulldog. He turned out like he pulled a whole bunch of donations the other
Wow.
day, and he works over at Harley in Lynchburg.
That's right.
So he got more donations there, and
Nice.
he's been tearing it up.
That's awesome.
So great guy.
Well, and you and I, we were talking about this the last time you were on, which was just, gosh, it was 7 whole days ago.
Yeah.
But the 5th annual Southern Spring Thaw Poker Run, we started talking about it back around Christmas time.
Yep.
And so we've been building up to this. It's the CVMA, the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, Vets Helping Vets, the 1811 Whiskey Runners. What's going on tomorrow? What do folks need to do?
Show up. Just show up. I think we have our chapter meeting early in the morning, and then after that, the VFW is going to provide breakfast for us.
Right.
So I think they got some like sausage and egg burritos and stuff like that.
Nice.
They're gonna be making up and serving and everything like that. After that, registration starts at 9 o'clock. You just show up, sign up. It's $20 an entry. If you're by yourself, it's $20. If you got some passengers, it's $10 a piece for any additional person. It's not we're all this money that we're raising. Like I stated before, it all goes back into the community.
Right.
All of us, from Iceman to Sick to me, everyone in my chapter, it's
Right.
all 100% volunteer.
Right.
Like kind of like serving up in the military is you sign that dotted line and you have an obligation. That's kind of what we do here. Is we have an obligation to take care of our veterans because we're veterans ourselves.
That's
So what I tell people is we pick up where the government and the VA leaves off.
Right.
That's a lot.
Unfortunately,
That is a
it
huge
leaves
portion.
a bunch.
But with each of our chapters all across Tennessee, all across the United States, we have a bunch of chapters all over.
Right.
They all do the same thing. So with all of our chapters put into one,
Right.
we can pick up the slack where we need to.
Well, and Sick, I'll ask you, what is it about the CVMA? Because you kind of said you kind of had your eye on them there for a little bit. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize active duty could join. That's awesome.
Yep, we can. Obviously, you have to meet the criteria to be a combat veteran. I actually met Trooper because he worked at Black Rifle,
Right.
and being the recruiting station right up the road, we went up there quite often.
Okay.
And then met Z. We were all at a soccer game, and we talked about it. And with me retiring next year,
Right.
everyone always talks about not having that camaraderie when they get out. And I think this right here will fill that void. And, I mean, heck, it's been 6 months. I don't even feel like it's been that long.
Right.
So,
Well, what are you looking forward to most tomorrow?
honestly, the whole thing. The first poker run I ever did out here, it was in Murfreesboro, and it wasn't great. They didn't have any sort of organization. It was just go here, go here, go here, and everyone shot out on their own. We rode, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And
last month.
and just to check it out and the trail and everything, beautiful ride. Everywhere you go, it's got something new, something to experience and do while you're doing
And
it.
that's what I've been talking about and looking at. I mean, that circle.
Yeah,
That's a gorgeous, just any Saturday ride.
exactly.
And getting to ride with the brothers and getting to ride with a lot of folks. I mean, that's just extra special. And that's one of the beauties about. That's why you're not going back to the Midwest.
No, I'll never go back there. No,
Right.
no.
Because, I mean, it's going to be leaving tomorrow. The first bike's going out at 10 o'clock in the morning. First stop, Jim Oliver's Smokehouse up in Mont Eagle. And then you're going to come down that mountain. Be quiet in beautiful Cowan, Tennessee, as you come through on your way to
I don't know if any of our bikes are quiet.
No. We love. I was telling Z last time I live in Cowan and we love to, especially the Trail of Tears ride in particular. We love to go down to the elementary school and watch all the bikes come through. I had a motorcycle until I had twin daughters, and it turned into a go-kart, and then it turned into a truck and a car. And that's a fun times. But you're going to be heading down the mountain, gorgeous ride, then heading over to Red Bucks in Huntley. Is your favorite calf still over there? Have you checked?
They've confirmed with me that
Shelby's already checking.
the cow, which
She says there's 3 solid guys right there.
I think that means we need to quit eating donuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Of course, Shelby, I'm not yeah.
is that an MP joke?
Well, no,
Hey, could have been.
I want to remind Shelby that there's 4 of us here. That's just like this.
Shots fired.
And then shots fired. But after you leave, Red Buck's going to be taking and this may be, which I love coming down the mountain there, but probably that ride from Red Bucks over to Lynchburg,
it's beautiful.
Harley Davidson, is an absolute gorgeous ride. And then you're going to leave there and head over to Daddy Billy's, and then finish off coming right back to the VFW on the way.
Absolutely.
And so, Iceman, what is it you're looking forward to most tomorrow?
So I'll tell you what, kind of like I said earlier, and I think Sid kind of hit on it too, that piece we kind of miss, right? That camaraderie, that brotherhood, that, a sense of belonging, if you will.
Right.
The people that aren't even CDMA that do come out and support these rides, it's the same thing. It's the same feeling. They're willing to not be a stranger, right?
Right.
The ride's a ride, right? It's always going to be gorgeous when we all get together, no matter where we ride it. The ride's a ride, but just having those people around you, man, it's amazing. Right. And to see the support that not only this, there's other events but the people that come out to support us and all the other veterans, that's the best feeling you can ever get.
You're absolutely right. That's one of the things that I've enjoyed the most is I provide sound equipment for the Veterans Association here every year for Veterans Day. And gosh, this was my 13th year. But I started out, I always got to sing like 3 songs, but now my daughters are getting older, and I'm down to 1. And if they start packing their own equipment, I probably won't even be invited back anymore. But it's beautiful to see. And one of the things that I've loved about that every year is when I started, they've been doing it forever, they always recognize all the veterans, but in particular, they make sure to recognize the World War II veterans. And one of the things that I noted, and that's one of the things I enjoy sharing with my daughters, is they notice that, well, when we first started doing this, there were like 9 of them. And this year there was only 1 left. I mean, and he was sitting in the truck. He couldn't get out of the truck. But it's just, I love how Franklin County does a really good job of rallying around and remembering folks. And I've had Sin McKenzie. I know y'all know Miss Sin, and she's now working with the program for women veterans, which is a group that gets overlooked a lot too. And so I'm very proud of how Franklin County rallies around, and looking forward to what's happening tomorrow. I've got a wedding, so I'm not riding, but I am coming down in the morning and checking out. Joe and Chewy are coming now. You guys may know this, you may not. You're not allowed to laugh at them. I think they're coming in the station wagon tomorrow.
That's fine.
Is it paneled?
It's the family truckster.
As long as it's got the wooden panels, it's
If
fine.
you hear Holiday Road coming down the lake road there, but I brought that up on purpose. One, I think it's cool that they're coming. Everybody's welcome tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
absolutely.
You do not have to be a veteran. You do not have to have a motorcycle.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you're talking. What do you think is going to be the craziest? Or the crazy is not the right word. What's going to be the oddest vehicle that'll participate tomorrow?
Well, if
I know what
Chewy
you're
and Joe
gonna
show up, then it's going to be that for 100% fact.
Well, yet Dave's trying to defend you guys because Shelby said y'all need to get some gym time in with her, but Dave says that's 3 barrel-chested freedom fighters right there. I consider myself lucky to ride with and talk about. But what's up? Does he owe y'all some money? He's been up on
that's a good cat, man. He's a very good cat.
I really enjoyed getting the chance to talk with him. I mean, that's one of the things that I've enjoyed. You've been on. This is your third time on with me. You've brought somebody different with you each time, and I had the Punisher on. The Punisher's been on with me a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a good name drop, or were y'all?
Absolutely. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, are you talking about the Punisher's aliens?
No,
or talking
no,
about
talking
Barry
about
Fraser?
I
Like
called
Punisher?
that
I was
Barry
like,
Fraser
yeah.
Punisher, and he bragged a lot on what you guys do and what y'all bring to the mix.
He's part of it. He's a big reason why we do what we do. I mean, he motivates us just like anyone else.
Right.
So, I mean, we all motivate each other, and that's kind of why this is such a good brotherhood,
Right.
such a good camaraderie, such a good family. It's because we all motivate each other. If one of us is down,
Right.
we have others that are picking them back up.
But and the CBMA, and we kind of touched on that. I was envious of your hat. And you missed the opportunity to give it to me.
No, can't do that.
I didn't get weed eater. This is my last show.
I think I got a pair of broken sunglasses in the car.
I might have a set of sockets and a ratchet. Yeah.
My father-in-law would laugh at that. That would go unused. But the CBMA, I guess when we first started talking, the thought is that it's a local group, and there's a lot of local camaraderie. How big is the CBMA?
It's big. It's worldwide. I mean, we have plenty of chapters here in the United States. We have some in Alaska, some in Hawaii. We got some in South Korea, some in Japan, some in Germany.
Right.
So it's worldwide. It's basically just like they touched on. It's restoring that camaraderie that you lose when you get out of the military, because we're all searching for something when we get out. We're looking for that purpose. And if you enjoy riding motorcycles and you're a combat veteran,
Right.
and you're missing that camaraderie, it's there. You just look.
So, Iceman, you joined. You've been there a year. What is the process like to become a member?
Well, there's a couple of things, and I think first you have the other qualifications being a combat vet. And I hooked up as trooper. I know you mentioned trooper. I ran into trooper. I think one of the first days I moved to Manchester,
Right.
and he was always wearing something CDMA. And I was like, "Dude, what are you doing?
Right.
What's going on?" And then, like he talked to me for a little bit about it, and he put me in touch with Z and Chef, right, and then all the pieces that went behind it, the paperwork proof, if you will, right? Get all that stuff squared away, and then after that process, that local chapter wherever you're at, Z can explain a little bit better, but certain areas you got different chapters you go to. And my address at the first time that I was filling it out was Murfreesboro. And there was a little confusion years and years ago, like would I go to like Nashville, or would I go to this group? And they got kind of squirrely, so I gave up on it. But then when I ran into Trooper a couple years after that, hooked up with this chapter, right? And then the process is pretty simple. Like I said, you have the qualification, combat vet, and certain size motorcycle, that kind of thing. And
You have to have a certain size motorcycle?
500 cc's or greater.
So my little Honda Rebel,
It'll work.
Is it 1100?
the 250.
No.
all you gotta do is put a little sticker on it, man.
Bore it out a little bit.
Yeah, I put the
New
sticker
pistons.
on my training wheels.
And once you do that, it goes to where it needs to go, and it's like Z and Chef at that moment. Hey man, all your stuff's good to go.
Right.
Come to the next meeting, meet some folks, and off we went. And from that day, like I said, I can't say it enough. That's the piece I think I was missing.
Right.
As like the 4 or 5 people in the very beginning that touched base with me and say, man, this is what we do, this is what we do. I was like, debate that, because when I got out, I was like, I want to help vets, I just don't know how. And if you try to work around certain other organizations, it's just kind of like Stonewall.
Too much red tape.
Yeah, I was trying to not say that, but but then you hook up with like a group like this, and you instantly know, okay, something's going to happen. Like somebody's going to need, not necessarily just me or something from us, and now I have the option and availability to do that, and it's awesome, man.
But and Sick, and you touched on this as well. We talk about Jay. He's been on with me a few times, and we talk about ramps and we talk about helping out brothers, but the camaraderie.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, because a lot of folks don't understand. If you've never been in the military, you watch HBO and you think you got it all figured out. You watch Full Metal Jacket twice, and you think
The military.
you think you understand. And especially you, I'm fascinated as a recruiter.
Yeah.
How is is the recruiting world these days? Is that challenging? Is it tough?
My hairline's receding.
Right.
More and more every day.
I can believe that.
No, just out in this area, because I cover a huge area.
Right.
It's tight families, tight communities. So if mom says no,
Right.
no one in that family is joining, you know?
That's right.
And then everyone still is on that old, we're at war. We're at war. So they don't want to go and join and ship off. And it's like,
Right.
your chances of even doing that while you're in are still slim. Like, I know dudes that have been in 12, 15 years, never had a combat deployment, never done any of it. Like, and me, I know you was talking last week, I got to Fort Carson in February, and by August I was in Iraq.
Right.
So it's like, and then I know people numerous times never deployed.
My first deployment to Iraq, our first sergeant, been in 26 years, never deployed until that deployed.
Yep.
26 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I was at month 9.
Yeah, right.
Gone. See ya.
See, and I remember because for just a couple of decades, the guard and those guys, they hadn't deployed, and then it was, and funny's not the right word, but all of a sudden some of these deployments started coming up, and they were activating the guard, and some of those guys were a little taken aback because they thought it was supposed to be 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in the summer, and all of a sudden they weren't in Cowan anymore.
Yeah.
And so, but I admire those guys. That was early on. Now that's we in this area, and none of you can touch this. We've had a lot of our guardsmen and things that have served and served honorably, and I'm fortunate to know a few of those guys. But I do have an interesting recruiting question, and it may be interesting to me. They raised the age.
They did. 42 now. It used to be you needed a waiver.
Right.
Because you have to be able to do 20 years and retire by 62.
Right.
But they bumped it up just because, a lot of older people are trying to join now.
Right.
The stability of our line of work,
Right.
Everyone's scared of it, but in reality,
Right.
I've not missed a paycheck in the last 20 years. I've had a roof over my head.
That's right.
And yeah, my office literally the next day, I think we had 3 people call in, and of course they were like 45, 46.
Right.
It's like, no, bud, 42 is the max. And then within that whole week, I want to say we dealt with about a dozen people that were like 35 to 40, like trying to reach out, like, hey, look, I thought I missed my chance. Because everyone thinks once you're over 25, you're too old to join.
Right.
That's not accurate at all.
Right.
And like, you can join at 35 back then, now it's 42.
Right. So that's helping with the recruiting.
It's definitely, yeah. They're trying to implement some programs like that to help out. We have an 09 mic program where basically people that can't pass the ASVAB fully, they get a 24 to 30. They send them to Fort Jackson, train them up for 3 weeks. They retake the ASVAB, and then they pick their job. They brought overweight camp back, basically.
Right.
And that helps a lot. We've had a couple guys from out here that over 100 pounds lost from the day they met their recruiter till they got back from training. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
That's not what we called it.
I know, but I'm trying to be politically correct.
He's on the radio. FCC's watching or listening. I get it, but that's exciting. I'd seen that because that was big news. I was just curious if there were actually people responding to that. So it sounds like
we've had quite a few.
Sounds like they are. If I get a fake ID, can I go in the Army?
Go to a different station. I'm too close to retirement.
I've missed that by a little bit.
Well, the thing is with you, they'll take the years that you served, subtract it from your age. So if it falls underneath 42, then you can still join back up.
That's a great place to take a break.
He said, let me think about that.
No, it wouldn't work. I'm trying not to be offended. I forget how old I am sometimes, but you didn't tell me there's going to be math, see? But don't go anywhere. We are going to be right back. This is the afternoon handoff. Happy to have the CDMA guys in here with me. We're going to talk some more about tomorrow. It's going to go a little bit more in depth into the poker run. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It is the afternoon handoff. ESPN Radio 1340, 106.9 WCDT Winchester.
Look at what I posted.
With the post. I can't see. I don't get any signal in here.
Of course, the first one called halfway through that.
I saw you.
I want to sign up.
You said you were at a doctor's appointment.
What line? No, I'm not gonna do it right
Just
now.
post it.
Signal in here is terrible.
I don't even know why I hire people to work for me if they can't do the job.
Are you trying to like roll out right now?
Hey.
I'll just
I'm in the middle of the goddamn radio. I'm like doing a radio broadcast line. I was gonna say, can you get? It'll be done in the next hour. I got my computer and my bike.
30 minutes.
Look at that ugly shirt on.
She's done
Hey,
30 minutes.
it came from you. That's the one from you.
It covered me. I just.
You can't say your son's trade shirts are ugly.
ugly.
First time ever, dude.
What's that?
I use different MEPs than everyone else. My battalion's in Atlanta, and I use Nashville because it's an hour away. You know what I'm saying? And first time ever, they called like you got a shipper that has a correction done on his packet. Like push it back up. Like you did it, just push it back up. Like why are y'all in my MEPs? Get out of here.
Right.
No, leave me alone.
I played minor league baseball for the Orioles in Bluefield, and then wound up my MEP station was in Beckley, West Virginia. So that was two different experiences.
I went through MEPS twice, had to see the old man with the white hair twice, and
It's the same with every Mets because that's where I hear the
It's
same
the
story. no matter
same.
what
It's the
Mets
same
you
guy.
go
I
to.
think he's. I
He
think they
just kinda
cloned him.
floats around.
I think they cloned him. To be
Hey, come here and
honest.
do the duck walk. I'm like, wait, didn't I
And-
see you 12 years ago?
When I picked up, I started back recruiting in Indianapolis. The guy that signed my contract, that guidance counselor, was there retiring that year. So I got to meet the dude 15 years down the road.
I swear it's
you
the
know?
same guy, man.
It's always the same old guy.
Good makeup work or something.
They just don't die.
And welcome back. It is the afternoon handoff. Johnny Hand in studio. Got Jay with me. Got sick. Got the Iceman. You are listening to ESPN Radio 1340 106.9 WCDT Winchester. Head over to that ESPN Radio Winchester Facebook page. Check us out. Hall Furniture Superstore live stream. So, gentlemen, tomorrow it's the big day. The 5th annual Southern Spring Thaw Poker Run starts out over at the gorgeous, we talked about this last week, beautiful VFW Post 1893 right there on Lake Road. Breakfast is going to be served at 8 o'clock for a small cost. Registration starts at 9, first bike out at 10, last bike in at 2 o'clock. And the weather's going to be gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And so how many riders are you expecting going to be heading out in this?
200.
at least 200 I'm looking at. I mean, every year we've been doubling what we did the year prior. So 3 years ago, I think we had like 25 bikes show up, which wasn't like a big turnout. But then 2 years ago, it was about 60. And then last year it was about 125. So we're probably going to be pushing 200.
That's awesome. Who started this? I meant to ask you this, the 5th annual.
I wasn't in when it started, but we had a couple of good members that formed this chapter.
Right.
It was a detachment first, and then once they got enough members, then they started as a chapter, and they had their first annual, and then a lot of these members are still with us. They're just at this point they're a little bit older, and they just want to kick their feet back and just enjoy what all of us do, and join in whenever they can and everything, and rightfully so. They've earned it. And I mean, we enjoy their company all the time. I reach out to them all the time, ask them, "Hey, how you doing? Need anything?" I mean, like we stated before, this is a family. This isn't just we just don't share riding motorcycles together. Like we actually care for each other. We love each other, and we wish nothing but good things upon each other. Any way that we can get it, brothers will help them out, sisters will help us out, And
that's always obvious. You've been in a few times. You've brought different people with each time, and that's the recurring theme. So I ask you, you've been in a year. What is something that's happened over this first year that really kind of stood out for you? That kind of talks about what it's like to be part of the CVMA.
Well, there's two. One of them I'm going to be kind of hesitant to talk about, but really the first month or two I was actually in. We were kind of approached by a local, actually in Collins, that had asked for some basic help, like yard maintenance and things like that. And I'm like, sweet, I got the opportunity to go do it and do that. But like the family piece really stood out, and I do not want to talk about the accident. But
and I'm aware of what you.
That was mind blowing. right? Not the accident. That's what I'm talking about, but
the response.
Yes, the response from not only our crew, our family, but the community and everybody else, and that that was, like I said, I can't really say anything. You kind of get where I'm going. It's like I didn't really truly understand like some of the folks that we may not see all the time, like every meeting or every ride or whatnot. We see when they have the availability to do it, they were there.
Right.
The day of that first hospital trip, the people. I mean, some of us are sitting here like, "Yep, gone, see you."
Right.
And people were leaving work, and that family was just. I mean, it was out in front. Like you could not deny.
That was the same day we were leaving for our state meeting.
Yes. Yeah. And I was like, "Z, I'm getting gas," and then Shelby was trying to text and on the Facebook and stuff. I'm like, "What happened?"
Right.
Boom, gone. Right. So
the way I kind of compare that situation is that was like our September 11th.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like when September 11th happened here in the United States, what happened? The community came together.
Right.
Everyone hung up their American flags. So just like this accident, that was our September 11th, because then our entire chapter held hands, hugged each other, and we supported what we needed to support, and we got him through it. And was it Wednesday? He was back on his three wheels, riding his bike again, doing the funeral escort for John Gwynn or Tommy Gwynn.
Did all three of you get the?
I couldn't get off work for that one.
You can't see all the redness. Yeah.
What an amazing legacy,
Man, that's true to form Captain America right there.
And right
Come up
here.
barrel chested.
Right.
All right. Well, and those are the things that there's a lot of that history here in our area, and so that's one of the things that I love. You guys, you respect that, but you push to encourage that folks are aware of that, and just like that ride. I mean,
I'm probably supposed to get that. I have a present from Farrell.
Oh, is it gonna explode?
God, y'all both got hurt. Apparently one's for Johnny.
what's up?
Oh.
So Johnny,
I thought you were about to throw something.
I-
She's like, "Ugh."
That's
I thought she was gonna punches for it or something.
Combat veterans here. You can't come in here with the.
Well, I thought she was going to do the signal.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Air Force. I didn't see you coming
I
back.
wanted to see a hand grenade there. I was like, all right.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
like
It's been a
I'm
lot
something.
of years since then.
Yeah,
So
former Air Force.
you get to choose which one you want. These are epoxy skulls that we make for our poker run.
Yeah.
This one obviously is our red, gold, and our black for our Stephen May colors. And this one here is a clear epoxy, but it has some red, some black, and some yellow stones in there.
So how do these come into play on the poker run?
So when you go to each stop, you're going to be pulling a card. And actually, me and Chico kind of talked this up today, or Brian Bailey. He was asking, what kind of special things he would do, because a poker run is just a poker run, right?
Yeah.
But what I want to do is make it a little bit more entertaining for the riders, because a lot of times when you do a poker run, you go to the stop, you pull a card, you look around a little bit, it's like, okay, I want to be on the bike. You get on the bike and go to the next one, then the next one, and then you're back at the start. So I wanted to kind of get a little bit more entertaining for the riders. So what we're going to do is, so each deck that we have two decks at each of the poker stops. So up at Jim Oliver's, we're going to have two decks, either one, same, like there's going to be a card in each of these decks. And on the bottom side, we're going to write CV May 1811 on there. If you pull that card, you're going to get a stamp on your scorecard. When you get back to the VFW, once it's done, you get to choose if you want to skull. So it's kind of like an addition. Right on. So this one here can hang out here
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
as our gifts to y'all for letting us promote this event.
No, we
to the
appreciate it.
community.
Well, no, this has been a lot of fun. Like I said, it feels like we've been talking about it for a long time. So I'm excited that it's actually here again. It's prom day tomorrow. So I'll ride carefully. Apparently, there's going to be 6 additional teenage girls at my house doing hair and other stuff.
So it sounds like you
I
really
see why
like
he's
to get out.
coming. Yeah, I see why he's coming now.
So I'm coming in the morning.
And I do believe Farrell still has it on the table that she will let you drive her convertible
Really?
Mustang.
Well, I'm DJing a wedding tomorrow too, so I'm doing prom stuff and that. But I'm definitely coming out in the morning. I want to be there before you guys head out. And I guess I'll ask the question because I've never been to a poker run. So all the bikes leave out at 10 o'clock. What happens to everybody that stays behind? What are we gonna do?
They breathe.
We have
Yeah.
karaoke and
They breathe, and they get everything organized, and like we'll have all of our silent auction and regular auction items and stuff.
Right.
The famous cooler raffle. They'll get all that set up.
are
Make
we
sure
allowed to talk about the famous cooler raffle?
I mean, we're just raffling off a cooler,
And some stuff falls
Or
in.
whatever's in it's in it. Yeah.
and it's donations after you get it are plentiful,
Right.
just like you saw from last year.
I
It's
saw-
very plentiful.
I saw a picture. It looks amazing. It's the most popular
Yeah.
item.
I mean, last year our poker run, we had someone come all the way up from Mississippi just to come to our poker run. We had people last year from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, Alabama, of course. You know, our 28-2 chapter down there in Huntsville, very huge supporters of us, and we support them just as
Well, and that's what I was
just
going to ask you. So Huntsville is probably the closest.
Huntsville, and then
chapter,
you got
and then
Nashville up there. Yeah.
Nashville.
Yep.
Interesting. So,
Chattanooga's not too far off.
Columbia.
Chattanooga. So that's. I guess that's where I'm wanting to go with it. There's a lot
Oh, yeah.
of these chapters.
There is.
Is there like a national entry process you have to go through? It's
Every applicant who applies to become part of a chapter, it obviously has to go up through from the chapter level to the state, and then the regions, and then up to the nationals. The national level will they have the capability to do the background checks to make sure that we're not letting someone in who is a felon or is wanted or
Forge some documents saying that they're a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
that never happens.
no.
False
You
ballot.
can fake a DD 214.
You could PDF one of them real quick and get your
Yeah.
Applebee's. You know what I'm saying?
It's worth it for that nice parking spot at Lowe's.
yeah.
But we got some really good leadership up at our national level. We got Boomer. He's out of Texas, and he's really awesome at what he does.
Right.
He's the one that started the Sisters and Brothers Before
Right.
Others.
Talked about
And,
that.
he's-
That's it. Well, let me ask you, because one of the other things that we touched on last week that a lot of folks aren't aware of, I wasn't aware of, and I want to make that clear because we are looking for good folks, and we talked about veterans that haven't necessarily been overseas. I was blessed to serve during the time we didn't have any. I got a ribbon for Grenada, but I couldn't point Grenada out on the map. I don't think anybody went there, but they called that a skirmish. So. Air Force, I know, no comment necessary. But one of the things you said last week really stood out to me. You have different levels of membership
We do.
that are based on you don't have to be a combat veteran.
No.
Veteran is the important part,
100% is.
and should be.
Yeah. So we got our full patch members. With all three of us here are all full patch members.
Right.
What I mean by full patch is we have on the back of our vest. It's the Combat Vets
Right.
Association. For a veteran who has not been to combat, does not have that on his DD 214,
Right.
you know, a lot of them may have gotten out before a war started or just never had the opportunity, and we don't ever hold that against them. So
Right.
instead of the Combat Vets Association that the patch that we have, we just have one that it says right there, support combat vets. So that's what the typical veteran, regular veteran who hasn't seen combat yet, and they have we don't look at them any differently.
Right.
A vet is a vet to us.
Right.
Like I don't look at Ian and be like, hey combat vet. No, it's, you're a vet. You don't go around and say, oh, I'm a combat vet. No, you're a veteran. It's same across the board. But in here, we just distinguish it because we are the Combat Veteran Motorcycle Association, so we have different tiers. And then we also have our auxiliary, huge part of our organization.
Right.
I mean, these are all our spouses that join us in the rides and in supporting other veterans. It's kind of like in the military, you have our FRG, which is your spouses who join the FRG, and they support each other while we're deployed.
Right.
We have the same thing here. So when we're on the ride and they don't ride with us, like, for instance, the poker runs, like a lot of our auxiliary are going to be sitting back at the VFW, making sure everything is dressed, everything is arranged, all the flyers are out, the sign-ups for the silent option are out, pins are out, make sure everything is squared away. And they kind of fill that role for us, that because we're out riding and helping, the riders and stuff get from point A to point B and enjoying and everything like that. And they're sitting back at the VFW, and like I said, they play a huge part in what we do, because we couldn't do what we do if it wasn't for our auxiliary. 100%, we could not.
You know, you brought a professional with you. You got a recruiter here at the table.
Man, you didn't see that coming, did you?
I know you
Wait,
thought
let me get out of
you
here.
were taking some PTO here, but no, it never stops. The CDMA, give us your best pitch. Why should our listeners consider joining the CDMA?
I mean, kind of like we already talked about, the camaraderie. That, and I've only been here 6 months, and the amount of help I've seen they've given to local veterans in need. I mean, they welcomed me and my family in. My kids got Christmas gifts at the Christmas party and everything like that. It really is. It's that family tie and how much they do for the community. He was talking about Bulldog and his donations. That man's got a truckload worth of donations because he went out and got them. And, like, there's some stuff in there that's going to help some people out, you know? And it's just being able to do that and actually having people support you to do it. Because as an individual, you can't do all this on your own.
Right.
So having a group doing it, it helps a lot.
That's right.
So
Awesome. And nice, man. I got that. And this is sincere. When you say I'm going to talk to the Iceman, and we're going to talk about this stuff, and Iceman's coming in, and he's got this leather vest on, and
Yep, I'm kind of intimidated.
you're no who was who'd I our first guest
Newcomb.
Newcomb. Oh my, he's my favorite. Newcomb was
He's
here.
there for us.
Because he's there for me. Yeah.
No, hey, come on, man. Newcomb, you don't have to take that nonsense. But sincerely, when I'm talking to you, and I mean, you could tell the authenticity. I mean, genuinely, you're excited and proud to be part of this group. And, you know, the things that you guys are accomplishing and the things that you're doing. And so to me, that means a lot. That says a lot. And so I just want to tell you that I appreciate that.
Oh,
I appreciate what you do. And I had a sensitive conversation with an Iceman today.
Like, we don't do this stuff.
Right.
We don't help the veterans
No.
for any kind of monetary funds.
Right.
We don't do it for any kind of recognition,
Right.
gratitude.
Yeah, don't tag me on Facebook because you want some kind of thumbs up. Like, that's not what we.
No.
That's not what
Like,
we
we do what we do to help veterans because
Right.
we've each been in a similar situation before,
Mhm.
or we will be in a similar situation. You know, when we
Right.
get 80, 90 years old, and we're going to need some help.
Right.
And having an organization like ours around, it certainly makes you feel better about the future. Plus, it also, when we help people, man, it warms my heart. That's all. That's the only payment I need is just, you know, giving kids Christmas presents at Christmas and just seeing that big old smile on their face. Man, it warms my heart so much where it's like, you know what, I don't need anything for this.
Right.
Like, that was
No,
payment enough.
absolutely. And that's the thing. You've got a recruiter here, and it's kind of cool when it actually lives up to some of the promises that the recruiter told me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I said, my recruiter lied to me.
I know you've never heard that before.
No.
That's not
I've never
what
heard
he
it from anyone that I've put in the office.
See, I think one thing a lot of folks, I think maybe their brain kind of turns in that direction when you start talking about veterans and donations, and they always go to the monetary piece, right?
Right.
And it's not always monetary. You know, like
Right.
I mentioned, I help cut some grass, weed eat, things like that. I mean, all those little things, building like the ramps and the steps, and people donating their time. And
Right.
I think people still have that stigma that if I'm going to help a vet, it has to be a monetary something.
Right.
No, that's not it.
Right.
And like Z said, the family here that we have and the locals and maybe even a little bit farther out that don't know that we exist, we promote that, reach out to us, right?
Yeah.
I don't know you, but I know you can tell that when you pass a veteran, and let's say you're in Wyoming next
Right.
week, right? And you see that the guy with the hat, right?
Right.
Oh, man, 82nd Airborne, or whatever that is. He's not a stranger or she's not a stranger to you. You're like, oh, damn, it's automatic, right? So I don't think that a lot of people understand that us and other folks like us are here. We're in the area.
Right.
So how do we promote that? Reach out. Like if I need to come jumpstart your car or help change the tire, holler at us. That's what we do. I don't expect anything. He don't expect anything. Right? We just want you to know we exist.
Well, and exactly what you said. It's not the big stuff. It's not the big flashy, showy stuff. It's the building the ramps, and it's the there's a lot of love shown in weed eating and just cutting the grass of somebody that has served. And so that's why when you reach out to me, I said, come on, because I appreciate the approach that you guys take. It's not none of you guys that have come in here barrel chested as Bulldog likes to say. But you come in and you go about doing your things, and so that's that's noticed and that's appreciated. I'm excited to get out there tomorrow and so I'm not going to be able to ride, but I am coming out in the morning, so I definitely want to be a part of that and see. And then I got to make sure Joe and Judy show up because they are riding.
You're going to see a lot of personalities in the morning.
Right.
It's awesome. You're gonna
Well,
see quite a few.
and I got to ask my dumb question because I've asked, and you're going to say, that's not the first one, right? But I asked Z, so when you come back, they're going to have the live and silent auctions, going to have door prizes, live music. It's going to be karaoke as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
What's six go to?
The bar and just sit down. I don't sing.
Nice man doesn't sing.
It depends. I knew you were going to go there with that. But there's a reason for the name, and I'm not going to say that now. But it depends on what I have to as a beverage. Then I might sing.
That's a little liquid courage.
It could go from Disturbed to Craig Morgan. You never know.
That is kind of disturbing.
Roll the dice.
Yeah. Man, I didn't think about that twist. International Harvester, a little riff to it. Yeah.
You're in the right place for the International Harvester. That's pretty cool. Now he's painted a picture that I can't.
You're welcome. That's what I do.
I'm glad I'm not young enough to re-listen. But the folks are going to be coming out tomorrow. What kind of door prizes? I was teasing you when I got here. You had a weed eater strapped to the back of the motorcycle.
Right.
What kind of stuff can folks expect to fit on tomorrow?
I mean, some of the stuff that I have in our in my garage right now that will be loaded into the back of my truck and brought down to the VFW. Like we got bags of stuff for motorcycles. We got cigars. We got it's just
cigars.
Plethora. We got a plethora of stuff. It's it'll definitely people will enjoy themselves. We'll put it that way.
Right, so we know about the famous cooler auction. What was second place coolest prize last year that people bid on?
Last year we had an AR raffle. Yeah. And we drew that. We drew that live. Called him live, and he answered it live, and it was all the way down to Florida. So we transferred from an FFL to an FFL, and he paid for the fees, and he won himself a new AR. So that I would say that would probably it was a tie between our famous cooler and that AR because they raised about the same amount of money.
Really?
Absolutely.
We got something cool like that tomorrow.
So Bulldog actually donated himself a amazing humidor.
Bulldog's getting on me.
You paused on that, and you're like, Bulldog donated himself. And you paused, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Bulldog says you got to show up and see everything we got. Boy, you still got. We got a recruiter. You got to sell us a little bit.
No, but he donated a humidor.
Really?
Very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's engraved and it's
Bulldog made it?
No. No, I think he won it like a few years ago, and he was going to use it, but then it just sat around, and he's like, "Yeah, this is a good time to get some money out of it and donate it for a good cause." And it's something that I'm going to bid on. We'll put it that way, because it is absolutely gorgeous.
So I did not have Z and Humidor on my bingo card today.
Nope.
So this is my last time I've had a sensitive conversation with an Iceman. Z has exposed himself as a fine connoisseur of cigars.
I'll partake in it once in a while.
But
I go down to Loco.
They sponsor the stream on the morning.
Good cigar and bourbon, man.
I owe you an apology. I thought Swisher Sweet guy. But
he said, black and mild.
That class he just smoked you down to.
back in my, he said, Bulldog is not for hire.
What? Me.
You got something?
Different conversation.
Yeah, you are getting that. So that's going to be interesting. So we're going to have a humidor, the famous cooler.
Yep.
That folks will have to see to believe. Lots of other items that are available, and we have the live and silent auction, but then the door prizes are different. Do you have to be present to win?
Yes. For door prizes, yes.
When are the door prizes drawn?
I think they're going to be drawn after we get back from the poker run. So everyone will get a ticket. Obviously, once they register, they'll get a ticket. And then once we get done at 2 o'clock or 1400 for us military folk, that's when we'll start drawing for the door prizes.
Right.
And, we have so many of those, and I mean, we got gift cards. We got local businesses.
Right. A lot of folks stepped up for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me ask you, because the registration starts at 9, first bike's out at 10, last bike in at 2. How long should folks expect to be out there tomorrow?
We did the ride the other day. It'd probably take you about 2.5 hours to do the ride.
Right.
If you just ride it, stop, pull the card, go to the next one, stop,
Right.
pull the card. But we have it as a 4-hour, just so that way people, like when they get to Jim Oliver's, they can stop in there, they can have a refreshment, or they can have some food if they want while they're in there. And then when they get over to Red Bucks,
Go find a cow.
we got that
Go
baby
pet the
out
cow
there.
for a minute.
Go play with the cow. Absolutely
Mess with
adorable.
Shelby's cow.
Very friendly and everything. And then obviously once you get to Lynchburg, you got the square right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can't miss the opportunity to walk around the square, see all the gift shops, and go to Judy's Leather and Taylor's Leather, and just a bunch of shops around there. And then obviously once you get down to Daddy Billy's, it's at that point you're like, all right, this is getting really long. Stop in there. See Brooklyn.
See, Brooklyn, get something cold to drink?
Get some cold to drink.
Get a
Brooklyn
nice water.
is one of the best bartenders that I've ever met in my entire life. Brooklyn is amazing.
Well, now you've built her up. Is she going to be there at that time of the day?
Who's that?
Brooklyn.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Okay, it's a he.
Yeah. Well, you'll know Brooklyn when you see him.
Sure.
He's an amazing guy. Absolutely.
You didn't give him a cool name, a nickname?
No. No, it's Brooklyn. And
That was a little bit of a chuckle there.
Nope. Just so quick. Nope.
So Brooklyn is one of himself. He's
Right.
he's an amazing guy. Very, very friendly.
Right.
He
Very
wears
outgoing.
shorty shorts.
Very outgoing.
During summertime, he'll wear shorty shorts or his kilt. And
Nothing wrong with a kilt. I got one.
no,
I might even wear it tomorrow.
do it, please.
First time I saw JD, he was in a kilt.
I'm sure Trooper will wear his kilt. I'm sure Chef will wear his kilt.
Yeah, but throwing that leg over with it. We'll think about it for a minute.
Uncle Daddy Brooklyn is what Shelby says.
Oh yeah,
And she can't
That's
wait
what
to see her cow tomorrow.
that's what our little one calls him, Uncle Daddy
Uncle
Brooklyn.
Daddy Brooklyn.
I don't call it Daddy Billy's. I call it Daddy Brooklyn's.
That's awesome. When she's going to see the cow, you should raffle off the cow.
Oh, it's not our cow to raffle off.
Yeah, we'll just borrow it.
Just imagine if you charged for pictures with the cow
Pictures with the
and
cow.
donated it back.
That's Red Bucks. I'll have to charge for that.
We'll
And
get
then
I'll just bring a sign and
proceeds.
tape it up.
There you go. Proceeds.
I'll bring my rope.
We'll get a cut.
Posing with the cat. I love it because, and this is wrong, but when people think the stereotypical, the guys are wearing all the leather vests, there's no personality, there's no fun, it's all business all the time, and I know, because I'm a veteran, I know that that's not true, but it's been a lot of fun getting to bring on some of you guys and show some of those personalities and show, really spotlight the things that you do, because exactly what you said. I mean, it's not about, and that's why I respect it a great deal. It's not about, and I tell my girls this all the time, if you do something for somebody and you post a selfie about it, who have you done that to help? You're trying to get credibility for yourself, and it's not about them. And so I appreciate that the things that you do and the reasons that you do them and the whys. And so thank y'all for that. And you gonna buy me a biscuit if I come out in the morning?
I'll buy you a burrito.
Yeah.
I
That's
guess.
what it is. It's a burrito, right?
Whatever it is, whatever you choose, I'll buy it.
It was a burrito. I'm coming out. I'm gonna wear my Air Force T-shirt, and I'll expect some respect.
Oh, then Newcomb will come see you.
Newcomb, stand by closely, please.
Mike Dub will too. He'll lose it. He'll be like, oh my god.
I need my parachute pants don't fit anymore.
You know what you should do to mess him up?
What's that?
Go ahead and take a Sharpie to a white T-shirt and just put Coast Guard on it.
Ooh.
That's what I would do.
We're messing with the Coast Guard.
No, with Newcomb. We're gonna say, hey man, there's an Air Force vet coming to see you, and then you come up and take your shirt off. This is Coast Guard.
Now, I'm not quite sure. Oh, Shelby says that the little cap will fit in your saddlebag, babe.
Oh no, it
It'll
won't.
fit in my tour pack.
No, it won't. Just like those raccoons that we
I think
pass on the side of the
it would
road.
be an
They
option
ain't-
if-
Nope.
So the folks at Red Bucks, we are putting you on notice. You may want to stand guard by the baby. What was the name? She remembered the name last week.
Yeah.
Black Betty.
Black Betty. That's pretty cool. So Black Betty, be afraid. Be very afraid.
Black Betty's getting voluntarily rehomed.
I'll make sure I put the chop tour pack on so that.
But isn't it appropriate that the veterans group's going to swoop in and teach Black Betty what voluntold means?
Yeah, true.
That's it. Betty, the first experience with a recruiter, Betty, you're going to learn something.
If you go over here, we'll give you a salt block, okay? Everything's going to be okay.
That's right. Just tell your mom bye. It's okay, Black Betty. But tomorrow, the 5th annual Southern Spring Thaw Poker Run, CVMA Vets Helping Vets, the 1811 Whiskey Runners. Let's see the cool. And y'all come in. I've got some different patches and stuff on this. That's awesome. But it starts tomorrow at the VFW Post 1893. The VFW there on the lake, 6200 ADC Road. Breakfast served at 8 o'clock. Small feed registration at 9. First bike out at 10. Last bike in at 2 o'clock. And then they'll start all the drawings for the door prizes and those kind of things. All right. Last words.
Come see us. You'll absolutely love the time.
That's what.
I say see y'all tomorrow.
What do you think?
If you want to see some fun people, show up. But there's some personalities that I think people will fall in love with.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
The Iceman has spoken. That's awesome. Z, thank you for coming back again.
Always.
And Sid, nice to meet you.
You as well.
You get to tune in and give him a little business while he's on here. Burger was his name, is what Bulldog said.
The cow?
Burger.
We called it Burger.
Yeah, Bulldog's gonna be
I'm
in
like,
trouble.
man, I got so confused for a minute. I'm like, what?
That's it. Bulldog having to weigh in there at the end. But Sid, thank you so much. It's nice to meet you. Iceman, appreciate you
Yes,
being
sir.
here.
Thank you for letting me
Thanks
come
for
in.
what y'all do, and I'll see you in the morning.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
We are going to take a break. Going to be back. We're going to switch gears. I'm going from the CDMA to under the sea. I've got to
Drink water.
So we're going to Iceman. Will you sing us a little bit of "Kiss the Girl"?
Isn't that cadence? There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
Well, there's bubbles in a beer.
Yeah, there's that one too.
And yellow birds.
These are juniors and seniors from Franklin County High School. They haven't heard that song yet, Iceman. And as a father of one of them, let's don't teach them that.
The yellow bird? I keep the yellow bird in the clouds back there.
But the CVMA, do make sure you get out there tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day. Weather's going to be absolutely perfect. 5th Annual Southern Spring Thaw Poker Run. It begins over there at VFW on the lake. Registration at 9 o'clock. First bike out at 10. Last bike in at 1400. All proceeds support local veterans in need. So thank you all for what you do. And don't go to work. We're going to be right back after this. It is hour number 2, the afternoon handoff. Johnny Hand in studio, ESPN Radio, 1340, 106.9, WCDT, Winchester.
There's 2 students here.
Come here.
You want me to send them in here?
Ladies in here.
They get warm.
No. Now come get your picture.
Man, the first time it was like
Chilly
in here.
froze.
AC's working, huh?
Pictures.
They get pictures.
Oh, man, if it gets
It's not official.
It's on the internet, man. It's over.
We gotta lift you up, right?
Because I'm short.
They got
Told you, man, we're planning.
Nice to meet you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, sir. I'll be
Tell
there.
me what you think. I took like 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, we can make that work out. I'll see you in the morning. I'll be safe.
Chewy, see you tomorrow.
I'm going to do it. If I don't,
Oh, you work?
I will be sending
Yeah, I
you
got a phone call. I
some
gotta
facts
send something
from
real
us.
quick.
The kids sitting in the maps waiting on you, man.
Yeah, I'm signing on Fridays.
I'm also promoting a bunch
Are
of
they
people,
signing
like
this?
punishers and stuff like that. To contact you guys when they have events, and you can have them on their LEMC.
Oh, gotcha. Do I need to put my government name?
Yeah, whatever you want. There you go. We won't recognize your government name. Z.
He's already signed it.
Absolutely.
Man.
Always.
You gonna sit there for a few minutes before they get started?
He said you already signed it.
I don't think I did.
Have you not?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
That station in Germany language is coming out.
What's up? Who else is here with you?
It's just them two.
Sebastian's here. No. Isaiah. Well, you gotta get all up in my O.
Your son's about to sign it.
Gotta check your oil real
Your
quick,
son's
man.
about to sign it too. I'm the only
So,
one
you
that
guys
has.
signed it?
I'm the only one who hasn't signed.
Isaiah.
The sisters get first privilege, and the son has to wait till the end.
I'll see y'all in the morning.
Absolutely. If you need anything at all, you got me on Facebook. Hit me up.
I appreciate
TV Mate's got you, okay?
you. Always. I appreciate you guys.
Always.
What's up, my friend? What's going on? How are you? Doing great. How you doing? Oh, I'm working way too hard.
What am I doing here?
Where you at? You coming?
Oh, I'm signing. You can come on in here. Annabelle, you can come in here. That's sick. What is that?
Go ahead, sir.
We're going to sign that. Do I need to set in too, or you got it?
And welcome. Raising into hour number 2. Got some special guests going to be in here very shortly. Not downplaying the special guest that has joined me right now. Chewy is in the studio.
Number 4. Yeah. Hey, good morning. Good afternoon, Johnny.
You forgot where you are at.
I'm already, dude. I am so frazzled right now. But I just got to say, hey, thank you so much for tuning me in. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Big.
How's this? Is this better over here?
I don't know. Y'all at the morning show guys, you know how they are. They mess with all the stuff.
Oh yeah, they switch everything around with you.
They're smarter than I am, so there you go. Now we got you. Now
Okay.
you are Chewy.
You can let's turn this one towards me. There you go. Hey,
Yeah, I've
Looking
learned
fresh.
something. But
so can you explain to me what this is?
this is a door prize tomorrow on the poker run. You and Joe are going. It's not a door prize. It's a extra prize. That one's yours, by the way.
Oh wow!
For here, Jay and the guys brought that by. Tomorrow, when you go on that poker run, you'll pull a card at each stop. Best poker hand wins. That's why it's called a poker run.
Oh,
Well, in the deck, a card in each of the 2 decks at each stop will have a special marking on it. And if you draw that card, when you get back, you'll get your choice of which one of these that you would like.
I love this.
But they were kind enough to bring us those, but bring us these. And so I'm taking this one. That one's for you, my friend.
well, thank you. This is such a cool item. Is it? I don't even know how this is made. Maybe like out of resin or something, but it's so beautiful. But those guys are really cool, huh?
Oh man, they're awesome, and it's one of the things. And I told them, and I don't think they hear it enough. The reason that when they call and we try to do stuff, and I know you're going to talk with them more as we go forward, is they don't do it for any notoriety or anything. I mean, literally, you talk to those guys and you can feel the camaraderie and the respect and the brotherhood, and it's a big deal. And the sisterhood. Sid McKenzie's down there. She's going to have her first poker run tomorrow. She's been on the show. Navy veteran. I apologize for that, but she said she's going to make me a burrito in the morning. So.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Those guys are really, I can tell, I got a chance to sit and talk with Jay up there, and he was telling me all about, just some of the things that they do. And I am so happy that they've got this group of guys going out there and helping these guys, because the amount of
You
money.
and Joe Abraham are riding tomorrow.
Let's hope so. That is the plan, is for both of us to be there
Oh,
tomorrow.
you got to be there.
Yeah.
But that said, one of the reasons, and I've got some of the cast leads from the Little Mermaid, Franklin County High School, are going to be joining me here very shortly. They're just now getting out of school, but I could not on my last show before I ride off into semi-retirement. I'm still going to be doing some stuff here, but a special announcement was made this morning, and I wanted to get an opportunity to come on here and say congratulations.
Thank you,
And I'm
brother.
so excited for you, and so we've got Chewy Unleashed.
Yeah, Unleashed with Chewy, yeah.
Unleashed with Chewy. So tell the folks, what can they expect?
Honestly, we don't know yet. No, what we're looking forward to is, in the morning show, Joe is a little intense. He likes to
Right,
get
I
some
hadn't
hard.
noticed that.
Yeah. Sometimes he says things that people disagree with strongly. Who knows? But that's okay. And I'm not leaving the morning show, by the way.
Right.
So I will still be there doing
Be
what
here
I
all
do.
day.
Yeah, but the afternoon show is going to be just a more relaxed version of kind of what you get in the morning. We're going to just sit and spend some time, decompress from the day on your way home from work or on your way home from school. Have some time. We're going to spend some time together and just talk and have some fun. Awesome. So it's going to be just
just sort of you get to hang out with Chewy in the afternoon.
Right.
You know what I mean? Come hang out with me. It's going to be a good time. We're having Kyle from Domino's as the first.
Yeah, Kyle, thank you for that Philly cheesesteak pizza. You did not bring me. I didn't even ask you for one.
We'll save you some slices. I'm sure there's going to be lots there. We're trying out a new sauce from Domino's. And it turns out me and Kyle have a lot in common. So I think we may just end up making some friends on air. And so I'm looking forward to it.
Farrell's is her CBMA name, but the Shelby says these are made out of resin, and her and Z actually made them.
You are kidding. They are so well done. How did you get these? So when you did this, did they have to cure in each layer, or did you pour them all together like this? Because this is incredible.
Sounds like a great guest idea.
I think it's a fantastic guest idea. These are the coolest little things. I adore these.
You will meet her in the morning.
Good. Okay. Well, then maybe she can make us some more because this is fun. I want to get this.
So Shelby, please make sure that you say hello and introduce yourself to us in the morning. And Andrew says, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Andrew. It's good to see you again from this morning.
That's my buddy. So just to be clear, with the Unleashed with Chewy, that we'll be talking about, there won't be a whole lot of sports, I wouldn't think.
No, actually, I'm going to leave it up to the audience.
Right.
In the afternoons, I'm doing sort of a similar thing where every day is going to have a theme.
Right.
The only thing I've got down for is Monday, and that's Cinema Mondays, where we're going to be having talking some, maybe some movies that just came out. We're going to be debating, trash talking each other's worst films. Bad movie opinions. You're going to jump in and let us know about them. And we're going to debate and have fun and talk about that on Mondays. Library Ladies should be. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I guess I'm allowed. I guess I'm technically
It's
allowed.
your show?
Yeah. We are planning
Joe's
on.
not even here.
Right. We're planning on having the Library Ladies move from the morning on Wednesdays to Tuesdays from 3:30 or 3 to 3:30
Nice.
from now on. So we'll get a whole segment for them, and so lots of stuff coming up, and we're just going to feel it out. We're going to have a good time though. I've got some very, very large shoes to fill.
They're just size 10, so it's not big deal.
I've got some very large men.
But you're already doing better than I did. You have a plan. I just kind of winged it for the last 6 months. I haven't had a theme.
Well, Joe Abraham might be listening, so I got to straighten up. So we don't know yet, but
that's good. And Shelby says they poured each layer. So
that's just so sick.
She's definitely going to introduce herself to us in the morning, so you'll get an opportunity to meet her. And
so what she doesn't know is actually that I collect skulls.
Really?
I have, me, I'm a weird guy. I collect just about everything, but one of my hyperfixation is skulls. So anytime I get like right now on my shelf, I have like 5 or 6 from just like the Halloween section, and I bought one last Halloween. It's a giant one from Target. It's like disco pink. So this will look absolutely lovely on my shelf. I'm gonna post it on Facebook and show you the picture tomorrow if we get to meet up.
So thank you. Shelby, also known as Farrell.
I like it. That's a good one.
So again, thanks for sitting in with me for a few minutes here. I wanted to make sure that I told you congratulations. Very excited for you. Look forward to seeing what you do. And do you.
I will. You've given me lots of very good advice over the past few days. It's made me feel a little bit better. I'm still not over the fact that you have to go, but that's the only other part about that is. But you're not gone forever,
no,
so you'll be with us.
We're already working on the coach's show or some other things. We'll talk more about that as it goes on, but I'll still be around and I'll be listening. So I'm excited for you for this opportunity. You've earned it, and gosh, I'm not. You're talking about big shoes. I'm jealous. Ricky Tips didn't sponsor the afternoon handoff.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ricky Tips and Amy. So the Burles is on with us as the presenting sponsor.
I saw that.
So thank you so much to Burles and Amy and Ricky and all of them, and thanks to everyone who's been involved. So,
hey, Miss Shelby wants to know, I got you, Chewy, what's your favorite colors or mix of colors?
Oh, I really like pink and yellow. Both of those are my favorite. So those are. I'm colorblind, so I don't.
And you joke about that, but that's actually
those are the 2 colors that I can see easily, and orange. So those are like my 3 top ones. But I really like a hot pink, like fuchsia almost, and a bright neon lemony yellow. Like those are my favorites. You may see those colors pop up here and there in the upcoming weeks. But
so, what is it you're most excited about with the new show?
Meeting people, Honestly, just like you set the standard of like having guests on regularly and like showing the people the station and just getting to talk with people. That's what I want to do. I don't care about getting my opinion out there. I'm not going to be commenting on like political matters or drama in the county or anything like that. I'm just really interested in getting a chance to connect with the people around town and talking to business owners and people who run charities and like these guys who run this event. Like I want to meet these people and come and talk to me. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most, is just having those conversations.
All right. Well, listen, I've got some kiddos waiting to jump on there. You're going to be coming to the Little Mermaid, right?
I think so. When is it? Is it tonight?
No.
Oh, okay.
You got a couple weeks.
Oh, well then absolutely. Yeah.
They're coming on. I've got 5 of the leads.
We had this whole passionate discussion the other day about how I feel about how music belongs on stage and animation.
That's exactly.
And this is a stage musical.
That's right.
And I'm all about it.
It's our local kids, and they're amazing. I mean, they're so talented. So very excited about that. But I wanted to make sure before I signed off that I said thank you. And it's been, man, what a pleasure. It's been. My wife has loved you longer than me because you're still Christian to her.
Yeah.
Well, she taught you in 7th grade. Thanks a lot of you. We're both very, very excited about this opportunity for you, and look forward to seeing what you do with it. I know you're going to run with it. You're going to do amazing stuff.
Well, I appreciate that, Johnny. And it does mean a lot coming from you. And I just got to say I am deeply flattered and honored that you let me on your last episode. So thank you so much.
All right, now get out of here.
I'm on my way.
That's not me. That's the teenage girls at the doors that are looking at it like, get that out of here. But Chewy, thank you, my friend.
Anytime.
Well, Chewy is now injured and no longer.
Did you see that wicked squat?
I saw that. So we're going to take a quick break and get reset. We've got some of the leads from Franklin County High School's production of The Little Mermaid in studio here with me. Chewy, don't go anywhere. You're going to help me get set up here. This is your last official task as my help on the afternoon handoff. But do tune in Monday, the inaugural episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing what Chewy does with it. So support him. I'll be listening, and I ask that you do as well. So once again, we're going to take a quick break. Going to be right back. It is the afternoon handoff here on ESPN Radio 1340 106.9 WCDT.
Okay.
All right, get everybody set up in here, too. There's like 5 of them.
There's 5? Okay.
Yeah. So make the magic happen.
Excuse me, friend.
What's that?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'll go in my favorite corner.
If you want to.
Oh, awesome.
Somebody might have to sit in a stool.
I thought she signed. No, I knew they would.
How you doing, Mr. Hand?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Are you ready to hear me sing your favorite song in the whole wide world?
I am. I'm ready to.
Jenna's coming.
Johnny, you did say Jenna was coming, right?
Yeah, I heard she was. Oh no, they don't tell me nothing. I think Jenna's coming.
You were telling me there was a tornado.
He's playing a game on Roblox. It's called Storm Chaser Roblox.
Are you ready, Ben? See? I see it. Yeah.
Oh, you got a fan in the other room.
I got a fan?
Yeah, someone's like, oh, I want to see Ariel.
Oh, Katie wants to see you so bad.
Who?
Katie. Hey.
The shy came in and she's like, oh my gosh, Ariel. And I'm like, I'm not Ariel.
Let me show you to her.
Sure.
Follow me.
So those 3 we need to share this one.
Okay.
This one is jiggly, so don't tell them not to move it too much.
Oh, the middle one.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
He said this one. Oh, Johnny.
Get these guys.
Oh,
They're here like the middle because there'll be 3 of them there. They want to move. Usually, get these 2 right closer together.
Okay.
680s up in this mug. Isaiah will be in the corner, so he'll have his own. But
here's another stool if we need it. Do we need
the
it?
stool's probably better than the chair.
Okay. Oh, here.
It takes up so much
I
room.
don't know how you want to do that.
Just as long. Yeah, again, the stool would be better because you can see the apart. So.
Is it in the camera well?
Yeah. If you just. Will you sit on it just to see what you're saying?
Well, here's me right here.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just as long as we get to see all the kids.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Well, they're all theater kids, so they're laughing.
Anytime. If you need readjustment or anything, just let me know. And I'll turn it off for the studio. There you go.
It's supposed to be here.
I was looking at it. I haven't seen her. No, I don't see her. Oh, here's Jada.
Jada?
Yeah, Jada's walking in.
I wonder if she's taking Jenna's place because Jenna's got to go pick Ryder up.
Oh, that's right.
I wonder. Jenna's coming. What are you doing here?
Huh?
I thought Jenna was coming.
She is. I just gotta get ready for dance. I just came to change on the way because I have dance on the way here. I just to get ready for dance.
Come on in. Y'all have a seat.
Yeah, guys, come on in, have fun.
I was
Bye.
supposed to sit down.
Yep, come on in and have a seat. Pick where you want to sit.
Are there enough for everybody?
Yep.
Yes.
I got 2 stools on the end there. We'll get y'all in here.
I'm over for dance.
85.
Peace.
Huh?
Hey Dad, I'm here. Wait, which mic?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know where.
Microphone? Do we talk into this?
Yep.
So we share one?
Yep, I'll have you hot though on this side. So.
No, I'm not. Yours is tall enough for you? Are we sharing this or
Yeah.
what's your Sharpie
Did you ask me, Eden?
You're probably
We sharing?
you're sharing one because I assume she's sharing one with Jenna.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We share one?
And then they can share one, and then they can share one.
Did you miss me?
Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Mexico.
This is one of the coolest jobs in the world. Literally.
I can't hear
I
you.
was keeping an eye out for Jenna.
Guys.
Johnny, she's pulling in.
Oh my god. Focus over there. Focus up. Guys, hello?
It doesn't want you, Eden.
You know what? We're doing a 0.5.
Is this going to be on YouTube? Is this on?
Welcome back. It is the afternoon handoff. Johnny Hand in studio, ESPN Radio 1340, 106.9 WCDT Winchester. Allison Moore said she heard all the giggles already. Was that you, Isaiah? Were you the giggler?
Oh, probably.
So help I turn you up. Well, welcome. I have in studio with me, apparently, out of all of y'all, my daughter. You were late last time. And now, sorry, Paige, I'm just calling you out.
Yep.
Now, Jenna's running behind, but I have Paisley in studio with me. I have Eden, I have Annabella, and I have Isaiah. Jenna finally showed up here in the corner.
Okay.
So, first of all, welcome. Well, Brett Crabtree says, Johnny, you were supposed to be playing advertisements instead of us listening to y'all yakking. Apparently, I forgot to turn everything off. So, this is my last show. They can't fire me. But welcome. I've got you 5 are 5 of the leads from the upcoming Little Mermaid that's coming to Franklin County High School. We excited?
Oh,
Yes,
very.
yeah.
I'm ready to get this over with.
Ready to get?
I'm ready to get over it, but I'm excited.
I tell you, you got one of the coolest roles.
I know. I got the best role.
The best
yeah.
role. Now, these ladies. And so first of all, thank y'all for coming. So I've got from the corner, I've got Jenna playing Flounder. I've got Paisley, who is Ariel. I've got Eden, who is Ursula. Annabella is Prince Eric.
Oh, yeah.
And Isaiah, Sebastian.
That's me.
So this is the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, before we get started, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Tell me, when is the show? When are the shows? Because there's more than one.
April 30th and then May 1st and 2nd.
We also have a kid performance, I believe May 6th, or May 9th.
Yeah, for the 8th and 5th graders.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what's that? That's right.
There's a kid performance, yeah.
They're coming on that Friday.
I believe so.
Now, is that exciting because you guys have never done this before?
I don't know. No.
I think it's exciting because once you think that the show's over, it's just like, nope, you got one more.
And to be clear, because we were talking about this, So the show is April 30th. That's a Thursday night. Friday, May the 1st, and then Saturday you have two shows. Well, you have one show. You have the meet and greet that we'll talk about here shortly. But then the 5th graders and the 8th graders. That's an odd combination. Who came up with that idea?
The elder.
Is that you, Eden?
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid that has to be our awesome director.
The elder.
The elder. What's up? Jada That is Flotsam, one of my little poopsies. Is she one of your
stop.
poopsies?
Yes. Okay, no. My guy.
Eden, do you get to call them poopsies?
Unfortunately not. They changed that in the script. I don't know why. It's
What do you
awesome.
call 'em?
But yeah.
Schnookums.
Schnookums. Yeah, they're my schnookums.
She has so
Deers.
many nicknames.
Yeah.
Especially for me.
Mhm.
Dumpling.
Cupcake.
Just food.
Interesting. Are you still here, my poopsie? Well, we've got one disgusting
Love you,
here. Let's see. Love you too. She's out of here. So we'll start over here on the end. So Jenna, what can folks expect from Flounder?
Well, I'm kind of like in love with Ariel or whatever, and I feel like I'm kind of funny, but like kind of silly. Just kind of silly.
So basically, you have a built-in fan here. You have your
Yes.
little Flounder follow you around.
Flounder is my #1 fan in the show.
She does betray me though.
Well, that's part of it.
I chose someone else and she's still sour about it.
You have to learn to let this go.
Yeah.
Well, basically, what are you most excited about? Ariel? That's
Everything.
right. So,
This is my first ever like lead role, or just like good role in general that I've ever gotten. So
well, what's been most challenging about that?
Memorizing everything.
Right.
Like not even just like the lines and stuff, but just I need to enter from this side of the stage. I need to make
Right.
sure I have this prop with me. So it's a lot of
Yeah.
memorization. Like it's a lot harder than people think it is because it's so much stuff to memorize. Not just your lines, not just your songs, but hey, I need to bring this on. I need to make sure that the sets are on this side and stuff like that. Make sure people know what to do. So yeah.
Well, Eden, you a freshman,
Yes.
the youngest person here, but
Yes.
this is not your first play.
Oh no, by far not.
And so, what has been the most fun for you as Ursula?
As Ursula, I'd probably say just stepping into a new role. It's very unlike anything else I've ever played
Right.
throughout my theater career. So I'd say that's the most interesting part. It's
Right.
just exploring something new.
Now, you're not known to be particularly a bad person.
I hope not.
When you think villain, when I'm out and about in town, and I said, man, this villainous person is just getting on my nerve. Nobody ever thinks, yeah, that's Eden. You ran into Eden.
Yeah. I hope not. At least, yeah.
Is it fun to get to play a role like that?
Yes, it is. A very comedic and
Right.
sassy, which is really fun.
Awesome. And Annabella, you look nervous.
Well, I did not expect my name to be
What?
called upon. I thought you were
Do I
still
have to
talking.
call you Your Highness, or
No,
It's
I'm
my
not.
show.
I'm not a king.
but
I'm very against that. Apparently.
and this is going to be interesting because the folks that came out to the show last year, I know, so I don't do that.
It's because Ariel's in here.
Ariel's in here. But for the folks that came out to the show last year, Shrek was a big deal. Lord Farquaad.
Oh yes, Lord Farquaad is awesome.
And a very different kind of role that we're going with now.
I've always been the comedic relief characters, and I've always been like the old evil characters. I guess Farquaad wasn't old, but he was still evil. So this is my first good, supposedly conventionally attractive role, which is very rare for Annabella. Annabella is we're just got to hope for the best.
Is Annabella really talking about herself in third person?
She does that all the time.
So funny.
What the heck, Annabella?
I don't know.
You can't come in here and try to be all shy and talk about yourself in third person.
I guess I just try to be comedic so I don't look stupid.
Right.
I look stupid anyways.
But isn't that the irony? Because usually the person that's silly is the one that can have the danger of looking a little. So I'm excited. I'm going to leave that alone.
Okay.
But I'm excited to see this. So this is a totally different. What's been the biggest challenge for you in this role?
Trying to not. I guess trying not to laugh and also self-confidence because it's
Right.
so different, and I'm not supposed to make people laugh.
Right. And that's going to be tough because you're really good at that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you ever seen that you can make people laugh in?
I agree.
Yeah.
Very good at making people laugh.
Gracias. Thank you.
And we saved Sebastian,
The best for
that's
last.
the best for last.
Yes.
So what is it about getting to play Sebastian, Isaiah, that you enjoy the most?
I get to hang out with all these beautiful people, all these nice people. Also, my best friend is King Trident,
Really?
and he's the one who teaches me how to do a Jamaican accent because I don't know how to do one.
Now we were bragging on him last week.
Weren't you?
Because nobody saw that coming, right? That's Tag.
Yeah, Tag.
And it was funny. I talked to Tag's mom like a couple of months ago. We used to go to church together, and I ran into Tag's mom, and I said, "Your son can sing."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
she didn't even know.
It took me by surprise too when I first heard him
Right.
sing before.
Well, now you get the big Brett Crabtree is weighed in, and Sebastian is his favorite. Sorry, ladies. Yeah, what are you doing?
I love you, Brett.
We
Here we go.
understand. We understand.
But Sebastian, how big a challenge has that been for you?
Pretty surprisingly hard.
Right.
I suck at remembering my lines. I really do.
Right.
But overall, it's really fun. It's not too hard.
Right. Well, ladies, can he sing?
Yeah.
Yes.
He sounds like, I think he just needs to have more confidence in himself. He sounds exactly like Sebastian.
The accent's really good.
Yes, love the
Sometimes just
accent.
his line, though.
What's that? No, so look, we got, which is funny because you two are down here in the corner, and even though you talk about yourself in third person, you two are the more reserved, and when we talk about confidence, and they're over here building you up. How does that make you feel?
I feel special.
Right?
Very special.
No pressure.
Very pressure.
Very pressure. Well, last year was interesting because your costume was amazing.
Oh yes. I wore it to school on Friday.
That's what I heard. And you just walked in, and people automatically understood the assignment was that you were funny, and it was an amazing job.
It was.
So this year, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Jenna, stop that. You're going to be escorted.
It's not the
The director.
Surprise.
It's the elder. It's the elder.
elder, which is funny because the elder is young.
Very young.
very.
The youngest elder.
The youngest elder. Well, come on in here, Miss Elder. Come slide in between Ursula and Prince Eric. Welcome.
Hi.
We weren't expecting you to show up. What's going on?
Not much. I'm just happy to be here.
Right. Well, you sent. I'm trying to decide. Do we get a little? Do we get a little snippet? Maybe a small greatest hits version of what we can expect. What's your favorite line?
Ooh.
Come back to me. Just ask Isaiah. He has his favorite
I put
now.
him in.
Okay, wait.
What? You gotta have your.
Can it be a song?
I don't care.
Okay, She's in Love. It's iconic.
And is that the opener? That's the closer. Is that in the
No,
middle?
it's after I get betrayed.
Alright.
And that's a good segue to you, Paisley.
Yeah, it's actually about how fake she is. So
Oh, Paisley.
It's about me falling in love.
yeah,
But not with you, Flounder.
no, sadly not.
But it's kind of creepy. You're a fish.
And you're a 13-year-old boy.
A 13-year-old fish.
Eric's like 20.
Eric's.
He's 18, I thought.
I'm 20.
What is Paisley's favorite part?
Song or
So
line?
you're Ariel. Both.
My favorite song is probably Part of the World, just because I grew up with that song, and so it's
Very
just,
iconic. Do you feel any pressure on that? Because every little girl.
No, because I feel like a little girl singing it. Like
Right.
it's like I feel like my 5-year-old self dancing in
Right.
my living room again. So it's just like I don't really think too much about it. I just get on stage
Right.
and become Ariel.
And that's kind of a big. I mean, every little girl. That's the dream, right? That's the song, and so you're smiling big just thinking about it. That's all. What's your favorite line?
Probably it's during the storm, and Scuttle is just like being loud and obnoxious, which, Scuttle. And so I kind of just like, it's not like a line, but I'm like telling him to be quiet, and then I just like cover his mouth, and I'm like, no, like that means be quiet. Shh. Like, be quiet, Scuttle.
Well, be nice to the captain. He's a friend of mine.
He's a good friend of mine, too.
We love Gage. A little surprised he's driving the boat. But I love Gage, and I teased him about that, so that wasn't anything there. Well, what about Miss Ursula there?
So, if I had to choose a favorite song, it'd probably be Poor Unfortunate Souls, because just like iconic. But my favorite line isn't really a line. It's just like the evil laughing I get to do throughout the entire show. Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me hear
really
that.
good.
Yeah, here's your chance.
I don't know. Same
On the
for the show. You
spot.
have to come.
No,
no sneak peeks.
You can't do that.
No
to us.
sneak speak. No speak. No, I can't even pronounce the word. No sneak peeks.
No
Yeah, no
sneak-
sneak peeks.
Y'all not understand how marketing works?
Exactly. You have to come pay to see
Right,
how
so
wonderful.
I cannot get the laugh.
Yeah. No.
What's your favorite line?
Probably, I get to say, it's the first line I have, like, in the show, and I get to say, holiday my blowhole. Very, like, dramatically and sassy, and I just love it every
I'm not
single
sure we were
time.
allowed to say that on the radio. Holiday my blowhole. That sounds like a t-shirt for you to wear next time you go to Disney World.
Yeah. Yeah.
If your mom and dad are listening, I know they are. There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we got Prince Eric.
Yeah.
Third person,
Hola.
Miss Annabella.
See.
What is your favorite part of your role?
Well, it's, I mean, my favorite part of my role, I guess, is whenever I break character sometimes. Because I'll be trying to, towards the start of whenever we started practicing, I'd try to make Paisley laugh. So I'd be like, 3, 2, 1, here I come. Because I go in like 4 times to kiss her. It's like, she doesn't even have to try. Prince Eric is desperate.
I'm pretty desperate too. I need my voice back.
But I guess, my favorite part of him is just, oh, that sounded weird. My favorite part of being him is, I get to, I don't know. He's just, I like being a little, like, no! Listen to me!
You look a little nervous over there.
I think it's because it's Annabella talking too much.
Annabella again.
Motor mouth.
In third person. What about you, Isaiah?
Well, my favorite song is "Kiss the Girl" like you.
Do we? Well,
No.
don't say it
You-
like
you-
me, because that.
Because we both have the same. We have the both same song.
There
Like
you
favorite
see
song.
her.
No sneak peeks. My favorite line, and I sing it. I say it every single day. Beginning of school. Don't go putting your pappy chatting at me.
Don't know what that meant.
What?
Don't go putting your pappy chatting at me.
Don't go putting your pet.
No.
Don't go pointing your pappy trident at me.
Oh, your pet.
And I say it every single day.
That's what he said to me today.
Is that what he said?
Don't go putting your pappy chatting at me.
Yeah,
I didn't know he said that.
You may go whipping up a hurricane by mistake. It's my favorite line of the whole show.
But your poopsie, one of your poopsies left Jada said, "These are my favorite people. Love y'all. So proud of you, and cannot wait to be a part of this production."
Jada could have been here.
So,
You could have been here.
Oh,
Hi, Jada.
Well, Miss Elder, you're hiding there in the back. You've got a chance to hear
there's
it.
like a lone
Yeah,
microphone.
come in there. Come slide in there. Miss Elder, the music teacher, the director of the plays up there. How excited are you about this performance?
I'm thrilled. I think we have a great cast, and I think they are working hard, or at least I hope they are, to make this happen.
All right.
It'll be very
Well,
nice.
So we talked about the show's going to be on Thursday, April 30th, Friday, May 1st, and then a special show matinee on Saturday 2nd. Don't be doing that.
Sorry.
You're not gonna,
I'm sorry.
you're not
I'm
gonna sing.
humming. No, here, I take the mic away from you. Here you go.
But the folks that are coming, what can they expect from this show?
Plenty of laughs. A few exciting... Well, some of them. A few exciting like special effects that I'm hoping will surprise some people, and a lot of good singing.
Right. Well, no, and that's right. And I apologize, Isaiah, because I'm still waiting to hear you sing. I've never heard you sing, but
come to one of my
I know that
rehearsals.
these ladies are amazing. But the pressure's on you because you're singing my favorite song.
Oh, well, come to any rehearsal. I'm singing Kiss the Girl. Literally, all rehearsals I'm singing Kiss the Girl.
All rehearsals, every rehearsal. You don't sing it to King Triton.
Oh no,
He's not a girl.
Tag's bigger than us.
well, Tag, when we practice at his house, he does every role but Sebastian.
Really?
And he does a great.
Are y'all surprised by that?
No.
Oh, he did it yesterday.
Take my role several
Is
times.
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
done my
super
roles
funny.
too.
He's really good at it.
If Tag is your understudy, please don't get sick.
You know what? He kind of kills it though.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
Yes.
Ariel.
Tag is my understudy.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, Miss Elder, because it is, and we've been laughing. I talked to Tag's mom, and I've been Tag's football announcer since 6th grade, so it's fun to see these guys that you don't expect. That was a big surprise, when they told me that you guys were the leads and they were singing. There was no surprise. I started looking forward to it because you're amazing, and I'm glad to know that. Last year was a big surprise because Shrek.
Oh yeah.
Liam.
That's what he said. He said, "Wait, are you saying I can sing?"
Right. And it was funny because, in general, I'll tell you, Liam made his singing debut at my house. And I said, Liam? Liam sang some AC/DC at my house, and it did not have Shreky vibes. And
Did the stream really good or whatever
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
but the show was amazing. So I guess my question, Ms. Elder, is that a big part of the fun for you? Is helping somebody? It's like, I know Tag would never audition, and in fact, a lot of these people you're pulling out of the hallway. And so, what is that part of what you enjoy the most about your job, about what you do?
For sure. One thing that I really love about like being a teacher in general is inspiring confidence in people. And so like see, it's really nice seeing people really light up whenever they are complimented.
Right.
And people need to hear that. And trying new things is hard. And so telling people like you're doing a really good job even though you've never done this before, it's huge.
Now, I know Isaiah is a little bit more laid back, but I know how pushy these four can be, and they're already probably wearing you out on next year, right?
Yes.
Do you give them some input on that? Annabella, are you the most pressure pointed one? What show do you want to do next year?
Oh, Miss Elder knows which one I want to do. I've been pushing the agenda.
Well, which one? What is the agenda?
Little Shop of Horrors.
What are you going to be? Seymour?
I mean, I guess theoretically we don't have any guys, but I mean, I don't want it because I'd be like, I'd get Seymour. I think if we did it, I probably would not get him, but I mean, I'd be okay with whoever I get because I think that would just be such a fun one to do, like making the set wise, and there's not that many people, and Eden's got a really strong voice. I feel like she could do Audrey too, or Seymour, or someone, or maybe Audrey. I don't know. I just feel like we have a lot of good potential people to do that show. Right. But if we don't, I'm sure Miss Elder will choose something that's very good, and it'll be enjoyable nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. You only get one chance in life to build a giant puppet.
We do!
Well, so I want to start down here, and we'll go around the room. I was excited, and Miss Elder, kudos to you. Was this your idea? The 5th graders and the 8th graders are coming? Awesome. It never happened before. But the 5th graders are coming, 8th graders are coming for a special, and it's full costume presentation of the show. The 5th graders and the 8th graders, especially the 8th graders, are looking to come to the high school. Eden, you're the youngest one here. You were an 8th grader last year. And I told you, I messaged your mom when we found out you were coming, so excited about that. But the 8th graders are coming up. What message do you want to give these 8th graders about, because, as your dad, full disclosure, I told you when you got to the high school, find your people, right? Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter if you're going to play sports, if you're going to be in the band, if you're going to be in 4-H, whatever you do, find your people. So these 8th graders are coming up, and the 5th graders too. What is your message, each of you, to these 8th graders about why they should consider choir, why they should consider drama?
I think it's just really cool because you never really know what to expect. Like okay, I've never had a manual in my life. In fact, this is probably the first real theater production I've ever done in my life. And I don't think I'd ever done that. I never would have seen Tag and been like, oh, he's going to sing, or Liam, or Isaiah. Like, you just, like, never know what to expect. It's very, like, I don't know, I think it's really cool. And also there's so many opportunities. Like, Shrek and The Little Mermaid are two very different things. And the next year it might be so very different from this. Like, it's just so cool. Like, it's something different every year. And it's so cool.
Miss Elder looked a little nervous on that. Because I know all of you have made suggestions, and I know what some of them are. So I'll be praying for you, Miss Elder. What do you think, Miss Elder? What's your message today?
I would say don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Because once you get comfortable and just do stuff that you're comfortable with, you're just used to it. And theater has opened my eyes to just really getting to know people for who they are. Because I've made so many friends through theater that I would have probably never crossed paths with, like, without theater. And so it's gave me, like, that's how me and Eden met. And now we are, like, really good friends. And so, yeah, I would just say theater is a very good program to be a part of because it opens your eyes to so many different things.
Right. Awesome. What do you think, Miss Eden? You're the young buck.
Yes.
the freshman. How has this year been for you? What would be your message to eighth graders?
So this year has been absolutely awesome to me, and my message to any upcoming ninth grader this next school year is to always just be bold and try new things because you learn new things about yourself every single day. And I was a bit worried when I first, because coming to a new theater program, it's a bit scary at first, but I, like Paisley said, I have made so many new friends within this program, and it has just been the time of my life, and I'm so excited that I get to enjoy more years of that. So yeah, it's just awesome.
Awesome. Allison Moore says she cannot wait to see the production. Y'all are going to kill it. No pressure. What do you think, Annabella, what is your message to those eighth graders that are going to be?
I saw Jada on the message.
I don't know. That's Jada. She talks
Hi,
too much.
Jada.
She talks too much. Go ahead. So what's your message to them?
Well, I guess whenever you find something that makes you want to inspire people, you should try and do it because there's two things that inspired me. One of them was whenever I was in elementary school, I saw the middle school's production of The Beauty and the Beast at Brentwood, I think that's where I lived. Yeah, but I saw that production, and it was really good for a middle school production, honestly. Like, they were high quality. They had money. It was good. We didn't get to finish it, and I mourned that every freaking day because it was so good, but that's what made me want to do the musical stuff. Because if you can inspire people to do something, then that just makes you feel really good.
Awesome. Isaiah, you get to follow that.
Word. What was the question?
Where you been?
I was thinking of my answer, and I forgot my answer.
You've been in Shalalala.
Quite literally. That song is playing in my head currently right now.
So what would be your message? You're getting ready to graduate. And how has theater and choir been a big part of your high school experience? And what advice would you give to those eighth graders?
Be for real with you. What I can give to the eighth graders, I would say is never be scared to have fun. Never be scared to talk to your principals. Never be scared to talk to your counselors. I'm friends with all my principals, like Miss Bunner. I think she's listening. I hope she is. She's the GOAT. Hoping you had the water balloon fight in the parking lot. But choir helped me get out of my comfort zone. Band helped me get out of my comfort zone. Actually, freshman year, I was really shy. I was actually a shy kid, believe it or not.
Anybody believe that?
Nope.
No. I was actually a shy kid freshman year. And then band and choir actually helped me.
Right.
Shout out to Miss Elder. She also helped me a lot.
Right.
Get out of my comfort zone. But what I recommend is always never be scared to do something that you would think you'd be too scared to do. That's my motto. Always go get something that won't get you in trouble.
Right.
That won't get you in trouble.
Gotta be legal.
Gotta be legal. And yeah, that's about it.
And you guys, I know, share this sentiment, and you kind of touched on it. Jada made the comment, said, shout out to Miss Elder. She has helped me out so much, not even just in musical, but in any song. And it says, I want to, if there's a song I want to learn or just in real life advice, she's always there with her tips. And the same with the whole cast and show choir. So thank you, Miss Ella. So this is, and again, I think it's, when the girls told me that the 5th grade and 8th grade was going to be fabulous idea. What is your message to those young kids?
Well, I have to say, be unapologetically yourself, because so many kids in middle and high school are scared to be who they are because they want to fit in.
Right.
Forget that. Just be you. You'll fit in with whoever you're supposed to fit in with.
Right.
That has to do with like your find your people.
Find your people.
Recommendation. But other than that, it's very teacher of me. But never stop growing.
Right.
Because that has to do with the put yourself out of your comfort zone and stuff.
Right.
And if you stop growing, then what's left in life?
Right. That's right.
You know.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great idea. How do you go about, because I know you get a lot of pressure, because I have 2 of them under my roof. How do you go about choosing what play that you do, what songs that you sing?
Well, it's always, for me, based off of the cast that I have.
Right.
And so this year, I know I had a lot of girls and only a few guys.
Right.
So that greatly impacted my choices because for some reason, there's a lot of musicals with guy leads and it makes it very difficult. So that's definitely the top priority. Other than that, it's like, what might the kids be interested in?
Right.
I
heard Mean Girls whispered over.
Yes. What won't they stop bothering me about? But also, like, what's school appropriate? And where can I get costumes? And are the rights available? And all this other, more technical stuff.
And I'll ask you, what is the most challenging part of the high school level? Because you do have to, I know Mean Girls gets whispered a lot. 6 gets whispered a lot. And it's funny because when you talk to them, they already have their part picked out in their head. You're just holding them back, Miss Elder. But how do you go about picking those things and then making them appropriate? Because everything out there isn't necessarily going to fly very well on the high school level.
Yes. Technically, legally, we're not supposed to change any words.
Right.
In productions, so it makes some things difficult, but it's almost entirely depends on the show that you select. Like, you have to be very careful, especially in this area of the world, what kind of show you select. So most of our cast happens to be white, so picking a racially motivated show would not go over very well.
Right.
And most of our cast happens to be female, so picking a show like Hamilton or Les Mis, where it's almost entirely guys, would be not a good choice.
Oh, I want to do Hamilton so bad.
Hamilton.
See? But stuff like that, and then...
A little shop still in the ring.
No.
And, yeah, just generally keeping it PG.
Right.
Maybe PG-13, maybe. Probably not.
And it's tough because it's hard to find where that edge stops. Because I get that because I DJ school dances and stuff that they listen to in the band with mom on the way to the dance. I still can't play.
Exactly.
And so it's hard to find that. But you're an FC alum.
No.
You are not?
I am not.
Are you not?
No.
I thought you were.
No.
Well, what's that? What's the Miss Elder story?
I lived in Georgia since I was in 1st grade.
Really?
And so, yes, grew up there. Was born in Nashville. So, I guess you can say that I'm from Tennessee officially.
Right.
But didn't live here most of my life. I moved back for college.
And you went to the University of the South.
Yes.
Up on the mountain. Well, let me ask you, with them, it seems like, are you getting some support from up there? Are they coming down and checking out these shows and your choir performances and those kind of things?
Mm-hmm. We had at least three students from Swanee come down for last year's show, so shout out to them. I hope they come back for this year. But I've had some professors come down and teach. I've had a field trip go up to Swanee with our choir and sing with them in October, I think. So yeah, we've had some support.
Awesome. All right, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to start over here with you, Jenna. And this is in honor of Annabella speaking in third person.
Uh-oh.
You're not allowed to pick yourself.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask each one of you. So folks are coming out to the show. We want them to come out and enjoy the performance. What is a part of the play that somebody else here, or even not even necessarily here, what is a part of the play that you enjoy that you think some folks are going to have a lot of fun with as well?
I really liked Sweet Child. It sounds so cool to me. It's just like so irky. Like when I watch it, I'm just like, oh, I got the heebie-jeebies.
What's Sweet Child?
It's like the eels and Ursula. Are you in that? I'm not in that.
It's just the eels.
It's just the
Is
eels.
it?
The eels, and then Ariel's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to scream at the end, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's the one that scared your mom half to death when you were practicing at the house over there.
No, that was Hamilton.
Or was it?
Hamilton is the best musical of all time.
I've seen it. What do you think, Miss Paisley? What's a part of the play that you're excited for that you think some folks will enjoy as well?
I really do like Sweet Child because the eels. Okay, with me being Ariel, I'm sitting on a rock. The eels come up and they're like creepy. They're eels. They're trying to freak me out. They do a really good job freaking me out. It's that like Jada, she kills her role. Like she embodies it. You know what I mean? Like she is that.
You calling my daughter Ely?
No, I'm just saying like the way that she brings the role to life is just absolutely insane. So I really like that song. But I also do really like Poor Unfortunate Souls because Eden is she's such a powerhouse, and so is Ursula. So that's like the perfect role for Eden.
Awesome. What do you think, Eden?
I want to give a shout out to She's in Love. That has been my favorite song from the musical since like I knew of its existence. Mm-hmm. It's such a good song, but then also just like Paisley's singing for Ariel, like the tone of her voice is absolutely amazing, and it's so princessy and so light and airy and floaty, and it's just amazing, and I love it.
Yeah, look at you, little blush action going on. Can't get a sneak peek, but we get to see you blush. So that's.
What are you wanting?
See your blush too.
Give us the whole.
Like what?
You surprise me.
Thank you.
Part of your role? I'm not gonna sing the whole thing. I can sing like a part of it.
No!
Spoiler.
Samples.
No sneak peeks.
We need people to buy some tickets.
You can give them one word.
One word.
Make it 2.
2 words.
Make it 3.
3 words.
Give us a couple sentences.
Okay. Look at this. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand?
There you go, princess.
I'm sorry, but why are we all clapping like that? We're all like...
Theater kids aren't weird.
It's like a cult.
Annabelle, what are you looking forward to? What's your favorite part that you think folks will really enjoy?
Oh, sorry.
Well, I know. Okay, so Ursula's songs are really good because Eden has such a strong voice. One of my favorite songs is Ariel's song that she has whenever she's in the palace for the first time. What's that one?
Oh,
With the bathtub.
Beyond My Wildest Dreams.
Beyond My Wildest Dreams. That one's really difficult for Ariel. Like, it's one of the hardest songs in the show. But it's so freaking good. Paisley can do it so well. She's got to scream multiple times in it. It's really good. But I gotta say, my favorite song would have to be Bailey's song, Positivity, which is the Scuttle song, because it's just so fun. And I'll catch myself singing it, and I'll be like, dang it, because it's in my head again. And I should be thinking about my song, not Positivity. But I love Positivity. It's so good. And it's just so fun.
Awesome. What about you, Isaiah?
I have multiple. My favorite probably is, my number one favorite is probably Lepa Song.
Oh yeah, Nathan's really good.
Because I can't say too much, but it is very, very exhausting. And then I gotta say, gotta be biased here. I gotta say, Kiss the Girl.
We just said
You can't say yourself.
I know. But no, it's just because it's really hard to keep a straight face in a song. 'Cause
Right.
I get screamed by someone's in my ear screaming as loud as possible in my ear is god awful. It's hilarious. Yes, and I have to keep a straight face while singing that song, and that's the reason why it's my favorite. And then my last one, probably the If Only Quartet. It's-
really difficult.
That one is really difficult.
That one's a
My part gets
thing.
buried behind everybody's. It's so hard to count.
Now, is there the Mike? Is that in there?
That's
No, that's Nemo.
That's
Is
Nemo.
that Nemo? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Where's my dad?
Well,
I played Dory in a community production of Nemo, so that's why.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Oh, Miss Elder's dancing back there. That could be a hit for next year.
Ooh.
Well, Miss Elder, I'll ask you as well. What is the part of the play that you're really excited to share with the folks?
Well, it's just my personal favorite part. And it's an Eden moment. And it's where Ursula says body language. And she has to do a certain movement
Right.
all the way with, it's like a whole body roll. And it's
Right.
so funny.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Brett Crabtree says, "Up where they walk, up where they run."
Oh, that's not Scuttle. Oh.
Joni Lewis says, "Best of luck to you, John."
Where is Bailey?
Where is
Yeah,
Bailey?
where is Scuttle?
Where is Scott?
Today.
We didn't have enough seats.
She was in class.
All right. So again, Jenna, we got Flounder, we've got Paisley, Ariel, we've got Eden, Ursula, we've got Annabella,
See.
Your Highness.
No, I'm not a king.
Princes, not highnesses.
What? No.
Classified.
Well, technically,
Well, I
No,
think
this is royal.
I think
They're royal. They're
For somebody that
they're
talks in
heirs.
third person, you should embrace the royalty part.
no, he doesn't like being royalty.
And
He keeps going on and
Isaiah
on.
is Sebastian, and of course the leader of the pack back there, Miss Elder.
The leader of them.
So much for coming out. So tell us again, real quick, April the 30th.
April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd.
And where can we get tickets?
Online or general admission.
May 2nd is the Saturday show, right? What time's the meeting?
2 o'clock.
10.
Wait, 10
There's a meet and greet on the Saturday show, May 2nd at 10 o'clock, and it's going to be us 5, and then I think maybe Scuttle too, right?
maybe.
I don't know.
If we have
don't know
enough
yet.
tickets sold.
Maybe.
Brett,
If you get enough tickets.
Brett Crabtree, I know you're back there, and it's kind of really creepy. You planted some visions in our head of you singing, and nobody wants that.
I don't know where he looks.
But Brett, from my buddy Caroline, Brett has little Caroline. We love Caroline. And for all the parents and the folks out there listening, this Saturday is going to be special, right? This is another great idea, Miss Elder.
Oh yeah, Miss Elder has all the ideas.
Miss Elder has all the ideas. But for the first time ever, you're going to have a meet and greet at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Character brunch.
Character
brunch.
A character brunch. What are we going to eat?
Well, food.
Yeah, I think it's themed, isn't it?
Pop-Tarts and...
It's all going to be themed. We have all these goodies. We have some pancakes. We have
Oh, I want pancakes.
some little donut holes donated by the donut shop.
Ooh.
All labeled, all different tables. And our characters are going to be there in costume. It's going to be great.
Well, and that's what, Brett, I wanted you to catch that, and the folks that are up there listening, it's going to be, you five are going to be there, full costume.
Wait, when is this again?
Pay for my hair.
Yep. You get to come out, you're going to do brunch, the little boys, the little girls that we talked about basically, if you want to come out and take a picture. Y'all are open to the pictures.
I love taking pictures. I do autographs too, guys.
That's the best thing. That's literally the best thing, in my opinion, about being part of a theater production is all of the little kids that just like think that you're famous, and it just like makes my heart so happy. Like last year during Shrek, I came on stage to sing, and I heard a little girl in the audience go, "Mom, look, it's a princess!" And I was like, I wanted to jump off the stage right then and just go like give her a hug. It was so cute.
And last year I got to sign an autograph, and I've never felt so good in my life. Shout out to the person that said that. They also said I sounded like somebody. I can't remember the name of her, but shout out because I've never felt so cool in my life.
Actually, I am a third grade teacher's aide, and there are students who talk about y'all all the time. In Miss D Van Zant's class,
About
I want to
Shrek?
see y'all. No, but y'all in general, like just they talk about the whole. Like I always talk about y'all every single day.
Oh.
I tell Miss D about y'all, and the kids are very nosy. and they like, I want to come see the play. I want to go see it.
Now, Miss Elder, you can ask because I asked earlier the brunch. That's what's the ticket price on this brunch? And
It's $10 for kids and $15 for adults.
but that's brunch and the matinee show.
Unfortunately, it's not. I can't
Okay.
make the program do both together.
Well, and that's fine. Well, but it's a bargain. You don't have to apologize.
Hey, but you're getting food as well.
Right.
Come on.
Yes. I don't know where you can
Oh.
get
Oh, you
one
can.
person's meal for that
Yeah,
for that
you can-
much.
And it's a one
And
time
how long is
thing.
how long is the brunch? The brunch starts at 10.
Yes. I'm hoping it'll last about 1.5 to 2 hours.
And then showtime
Yes.
is at 2 o'clock. And how much are the tickets?
$5 for kids. Kids under 2 get in for free.
Right.
$8 for adults, and if you want to reserve your seat, 90 seats a day, you can reserve ahead of time for $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so
Getting
how
fancy.
do folks go about getting tickets?
We have GoFans at the high school,
Right.
and so it's all on GoFans.
Gotcha. And that's shareable. We've been sharing that
Yes.
on throughout Facebook, and so when folks see that, that's the QR code and all that good stuff. Awesome. Well, final parting words for those folks who want them to come out and see the show.
You need to hear Ursula's evil laugh. So you
Oh, what's that? I want to hear right now.
It's a great show for you to bring your family to, friends, anybody. And it's just a great opportunity to support the community and all of the hard work that everybody's putting.
Awesome. Give me the laugh.
Nope, you gotta
No
say
sneak peeks, no sneak peeks. You gotta come.
You already got a sneak
No,
peek.
your whole life. I was her first music teacher. I was.
What?
Y'all didn't know that?
This is a new one for me.
No, I actually didn't know that.
At church, wasn't it?
Wait,
Yes,
Mr.
right.
Ham was a
Kids
music
choir.
teacher?
I was a music minister, Calvin First Baptist Church. Eden was in some of our cantatas, easy for me to say back in the day. So I am responsible for this, Miss Oda. You are welcome.
This is new to me.
But I interrupted you rudely. But I had to. I Annabella'd you. I third partied myself. No, it was a compliment, by the way.
It's an amazing show, and it's always just so good to get out and support your local arts and local theater programs, and come watch us have the time of our lives on stage, and you'll have the time of your life as well. Oh,
That's right. Annabelle, parting shot.
I can't forget that.
Just come to the show. It'll be really good. You need to hear Paisley and Jenna and Jada and Jenna and and Isaiah, and oh my goodness, you need to see the chef. It is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
It's really scary.
Le Poisson.
Le Poisson.
Yeah, you need to come see
There's
that.
so many different personalities happening at once on stage. It's awesome.
It is awesome. It's a great mingle, I will say.
Awesome. Well, thank you. What do you think, Isaiah? Parting shot.
What was the question? I'm just kidding. Just go all back to what she said. It's called About Support. It's really fun, really great show. I recommend it to everybody. Everybody and their grandmother should be there, hopefully. If y'all do, I hope we get a full show. What's the word for it? Sold out show.
Full house.
So you are grandma friendly.
Yes, I am. Any sugar babies, I'm here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. Mr. Hand.
That's enough. Good. We'll give you the parting shot on this.
All right, I don't know how I'm going to follow that one. It will be a great show, and I really hope people come out and support because, I mean, you're going to be missing out if you don't.
Right.
And we have plenty more tricks up our sleeves. These guys don't even know what I have up my sleeve yet. So
For musical? Next year?
You got to come and show.
No,
Or you won't know.
No, I don't want Mean Girls.
Newsies.
Newsies.
That's so real.
Get down.
Oh, Six the Musical, is that what that is? We're going to watch it again.
Thank y'all. I do want to say real quick. This is my final show. My daughters and my wife are making me go back to work next week. So I could not think of a better way to end the afternoon handoff. I love what y'all do. I love getting the chance. I get to see you grow up. Get to see you. First, you get better. You're amazing.
Oh, gracias.
We love Isaiah. What's your name again? Jenna Cisco, who are you?
There is a Jenna Cisco.
I know there is.
That's the
why I
other
was
deal.
using her. But it's been a pleasure. You guys have been on a few times. And so I thank y'all for coming again. April 30th, that Thursday night, May 1st, that Friday night. Very special. Do folks make sure you get the tickets for that brunch, that meet and greet. Y'all are excited about that. I know the folks are excited about that too. So thank y'all for what you do. Look forward to seeing you on that stage, and look forward to you're graduating. The rest of you, we'll see you back. Please help Miss Elder pick out something.
Mean
next
Girls.
year, 'cause I know-
Newsies. I think she already has enough suggestions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have whatever it is.
I know she was requesting no suggestions.
Even
but
if Miss Elder chooses SpongeBob, which I don't like, I will.
You don't like SpongeBob?
I will join. No, I've never seen it.
I'll be
on behalf of Miss Elder, behalf of Jenna and Paisley, Eden, Annabella, and Isaiah, thank y'all for hanging out with me.
Thank you.
It is the afternoon handoff, signing off for the last time. ESPN Radio 1340 106.9 WCDT Winchester.
Oh, cool.
Word.
awesome.
Oh, a thing popped
Mic
up.
drop.
Wait, no, that was already there.
All right, let me get y'all. Gotta get a picture for y'all. Head out.
I kind of need to drive.
Katie!